Hello, my name is Brent Coltharp, President of Urshan University. Today I'm joined with Executive Vice President Jennie Russell, and we're here in the summer, the heat of the summer in St. Louis, Wentzville area at the Urshan campus, and we're sort of reviewing a little bit of what's taken place over the last year as we're gearing up for what we believe is going to be an amazing 2024-2025 academic year. So in looking back, what are some of the highlights that is going on at Urshan?
Wow, man, we have had an exciting year, and even going into summer, it's been so busy. I think one of the most exciting things to me is we had record enrollment. We opened that new residence hall, and again, graduation, amazing. I mean, recorded, I think 124 graduating. So I think the school year was just outstanding. Lots of excitement.
Yeah.
What was exciting to you for the year?
Well, I guess maybe even to backtrack a little bit, what you just said I thought was something we should make sure to get the word about is our new residence hall.
Yeah.
Formerly a hotel that has been completely renovated, 4 floors.
Yeah.
But the most exciting part was not only do we not have to have kids in hotels now with our second residence hall,
Yeah.
but it allows graduate students, those who are pursuing a graduate degree, to have residential space. And I think that's been huge because we've had students that wanted to be a part of a master's program, and they would have to find 2 or 3 other students, rent a house, an apartment together. Just a lot of logistical pain for someone that wants a graduate degree. And so with 2 floors dedicated to graduate housing, it allows any graduate from our Bible colleges to be able to go directly into an accredited master's degree program and not have to worry about lodging.
And I love that the new residence hall is a former hotel, so anybody staying there, they have their own bathroom. It is a private suite. They don't have to go down and do communal living as far as being a graduate student. And I think what you said too about the graduates being able to come straight from Bible college, I think that's one thing I don't think a lot of people realize, that our Bible college graduates can go straight into the master's program at UGST.
Yeah. And not just young learners who are finishing their bachelor's degree, but I think some of our maybe older constituents, those who are in the middle of ministry, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. We just had, the last 2 years, we've had graduates, even at the undergraduate level, that were in their 60s and approaching 70. I don't want to guess too many ages.
Yeah, no.
But it's been an amazing thing. That's been encouraging to me, is to see people still having a passion to grow and learn later in life.
Yeah.
And so we have thousands of graduates from our Bible colleges throughout the years that have the opportunity to go right into an accredited master's degree program.
I think what you said too just now about the different ages, but what's exciting too is to see the distance learners coming in. This graduation, we had a large number of online learners that came to campus.
Yeah.
I thought that was so cool. I think even when you went out traveling, didn't you have you met some of our online learners?
Right, it is really cool to be in different parts of the country, have somebody come up and they're taking classes, but they've never been on the campus online. And then it's really cool at graduation, going from that small profile picture and canvas to all of a sudden see them in real life, and that's a great journey to complete.
Yeah. So general conference, come by and see us at the booth. We have had online learners that want to come by and see us. So if you are an online learner, we'd love to see you at general conference. And as Brother Coltharp said, not just that little canvas picture, we see you in person. Well, that's some exciting news. But you know, one of the other things that people have talked to us about as we've hit summer is this brand new name.
Yeah.
And we're doing some rebranding. Let's talk about that a little bit. Let's talk about Urshan University.
Yeah, you know, we were able to announce that at graduation.
Yeah.
But that's been in the work for a couple of years. Our board sort of gave us that mandate to pursue university status. And that's important because it's really about the direction of the school and the vision. It lets people know that we are pursuing additional graduate programs, and we're working on those, and so we look forward in the future to be able to share new master's degree programs that are even outside of biblical and theological studies.
Yes.
And so that's going to be a fantastic day that we look forward to. but then also to have a first accredited Oneness Apostolic doctoral program.
That is so cool to me. And that actually, I think the first cohort starts in July.
Yeah, so we're just a couple of weeks away from the very first class coming on campus to start that journey. And so that's just an amazing feat.
Man, what history. Well, I think we've had so many things going on this summer and last fall. It's an exciting time as we get ready for fall. Is there anything you want to let the constituents know about as we move into fall? Anything that you're thinking about for as the president?
Yeah. Well, I think, this is an exciting time to be a part of Urshan University. We just received our reaffirmation of our accreditation. So after that initial accreditation, to be able to go through that process, and we received it with both our Higher Learning Commission, HLC, and then in the graduate school with the Association of Theological Schools, ATS. So those are big deals, and I think coming into this next year, adding the doctoral ministry program, but to realize that Urshan is a place that we want it to be for everybody.
Right. That's great.
We're excited about those who are coming, who feel called to preach the gospel, teach doctrine. That's the heart of who we are. Those who are going to get in worship studies. But I'm also just so thankful for apostolics who are going to go into business, that are coming to get an organizational leadership degree, or they want to help people through counseling, and they're coming in for a human services degree, communication studies. I mean, some of the faculty that we've hired recently, I think our communication studies is just going to take another leap as on-campus personnel. So just a lot of exciting things, and we want Urshan to be a place for all apostolics. Yes. Even if they're going for a bachelor's degree or master's degree of a program of study that we don't offer, just even coming and getting that first 2 years, their gen ed and their associates, they're still going to get that apostolic doctrine, that track that they're not going to get in any public secular university in the country, to prepare them to go on to whatever program they're going to be.
Yeah, you said the other day we were talking, and it's really stuck in my mind. You talked about the last stop, that this was the last stop, and how important it is. So talk to us a little bit about that, because I just think that when you were talking about doctrine and apostolic foundation, it is important that we have that, and I'm so thankful as a university that we're able to do that.
Yeah. Well, I think there's different milestones in life, developmentally, and typically there's a lot of us, we didn't get the lesson the first time. They say repetition is the mother of all learning. And I think about my own life. I was blessed to grow up in a wonderful apostolic church, and I know that they were pouring things into me when I was, in first, second, third grade, junior high, high school. But you don't always catch it every time.
No, you're not good about that sometimes.
To even have students come here and say, it's not that their local church wasn't preaching or teaching apostolic doctrine, but sometimes they weren't paying attention as it can happen, or things in life were distracting. And I really do feel like an apostolic college is sort of that final stop before they go into marriage and vocation, career. And so, there is that sense of urgency that no matter what's happened up to this point, we need to make sure when we go out of an institution of higher learning, and we're going to go the rest of our lives in our marriage and our family and our careers, that we are on that foundation of apostolic doctrine and our walk with God. And so I do think that's a sense of urgency, and not just for preachers. This is for everybody. In fact, that's one of the things I love about Urshan University. The mission of the United Pentecostal Church is the whole gospel to the whole world by the whole church. And so at Urshan, we want to be a place where the whole church can come, that no matter what their career or vocation is going to be, maybe they're going to go into a trade school down the road, or go to some type of apprenticeship, but taking a couple of years to get that gen ed and to get that apostolic doctrine, that core, that apostolic study certificate here, I think is just such an important part of the foundation for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I was reading something recently about these years and going to colleges and university, a lot of our young people lose their faith. So this is an exciting, to me, that we are helping to help them build a foundation, because these are the years that they are making those choices. What are they going to do with their career? Who are they going to pick as their partner? So these types of things go hand in hand with what we're teaching them. Now, I think let's talk a little bit about accreditation, because I think one of the things that we've been so blessed to take part of is, because we are accredited, our graduates are now, we're seeing what they're doing. We have students that are in law school. We have students that are in that are getting their master's in social work. And we've got some going on to doctoral programs so that they can go teach in other places as well.
Yeah.
So they couldn't do that without an accredited degree.
Right.
So anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, it just sort of opens the doors with options.
Yeah.
You know, with accreditation, you can go to any other accredited institution, and credits can transfer. Where without accreditation, you can only accept 10% with an unaccredited degree. So it definitely opens the doors. But not only people going out, I have noticed in the last few years people coming in.
Right.
That there are a lot of people that they had started college, maybe had a year or two, and then stopped.
Yeah.
And then they're looking for a place where they can go. They're able to come and transfer into Urshan.
Yeah.
And we've had a number of graduates who have come in, maybe and they came in at second year or third year, and were here to get their degrees.
Yeah.
And again, even like I said, some of these graduates are people who are in their 40s, 50s, and even older.
Yeah.
And so it just opens up, whether coming in, somebody who already has some previous college but wants to get in an apostolic institution, or going out to degrees programs maybe that we don't offer. It gives that flexibility in those options.
Yeah, I love that. Well, it's been a busy fall and summer.
Yeah, and it's hard to believe that as we are gearing up for another academic year, and while it's quiet now around campus, we're already looking forward to hundreds of students coming in, and the buzz that's going to take place in the 2024.
Yeah. And if they haven't already got your Urshan University merch, be looking out for that this coming August. Our marketing team has told us that come August, when they come to campus, parents, students, friends, we're going to have some Urshan University merch to give them.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting time, and to get that out, and just thankful for God's been good to us.
Yeah. Well, we want to hope, we know that you're praying for us, but we ask for you to keep us in your hearts and thoughts as we go into this next fall, and look forward to talking to you more. We're going to try to do some more of these, and for those that are always joking about us, you know, we're almost the same height. So we look forward to talking to you guys more, and God bless you.